headache, and I gotta go get something for my headache right now because my head is killing me. But anyway, can't find my stance. I'm using this. Boy, I tell you. So this guy, at the end of the day, just cuts every corner he could possibly get. He doesn't believe in doing anything honest, nothing by the book. Let's just cut corners as many ways as we can. We even busted, rebusted, 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 doing things we shouldn't be doing, and we just continue to cut corners from the door. You don't learn nothing at all, not a thing, nothing, not one thing at all. And I could see right now that your actions at the end of the day, Mr. Fernando, this is the reason why we can't catch you a break. You don't know how to, you don't learn nothing at all. Nothing in life, you learn nothing. The only way for people like you to learn things is you have to go through brute trauma destruction. This is the only way you're going to learn. Because if not, you just keep on going down the same road. So, we're just going to hit you full frontal. 12 defamation lawsuits. 2 copyrights between here and there is going to be quite a few of those. I'm going to have a process server before Christmas will be hitting your door. And I will be in contact with your landlord at the same time. You're getting removed from your building. There's something wrong with you. I think a person with these kind of problems can't be stable. You're not mentally stable. There's something wrong with you. First thing, trying to debunk my theory. We've been doing those demonstrations for years. For years. And you got it mixed up, as always. And you always do. You always get everything mixed up. You never do anything by the book. You got angry because this video got exposed again of them matching house paint. What are you getting mad about? What are you upset about? Is this not you in the video? Hold on for a minute. I can't figure out where's my box at. I found my box. I need to put my phone in. Can't find it. But what are you mad about? That's you in the video. Matching house paint. Let me explain something to you. Think about debunking. What are you debunking? That's what I ask. What are you debunking? If you're saying that your product does the same thing, no, you have not understand the concept of the black versus black. It means you put your product against something the same color, and you have to show on black screens they have to produce their high white levels because they can automatically produce contrast. Gray screens, on the other hand, when they do that demonstration, they have to prove that they show different than another gray screen, or gray paint, or gray fabric, or whatever it may be. And they have to prove that they show better contrast levels. Because any gray screen is going to pull white levels, any gray screen is going to pull color. It's going to do the same thing. You have to show that you have a difference between the two. And you have not been able to prove that at all. Period. I hate my loose stuff. I'm gonna do it. I had this box here the whole time. For the longest time I had this box here, and now I can't find it. So you have to make sure, when you do that demonstration, customer's order over there. When you do that demonstration, it's not your black surface going against your gray screen, you freaking idiot. It's your screen going against another gray screen. What is wrong with you at the end of the day? This is what I mean at the end of the day, where people who constantly cheat, rob, and steal all day long will basically figure out ways to cut corners. That's why we call it. His nickname is Captain Corner Cutter. because he'll figure out any way he can to try to cut a corner. First of all, you're sitting in the dark. Somebody sent me the video, was laughing their head up like, look what this dum-dum's doing. Sitting in the dark with a cloth over top of the screen talking about, look. First thing first, you're using a projector that's an ultra short though with a 2,000,000:1 contrast to your vantage point. You can't see the contrast anyway. How about you turn the lights on in that environment? Show us what that projector is supposed to do at the beginning. You were supposed to do that challenge where you're supposed to use the P2 Starfield demonstration, fully lit environment to see if your screen paint can show a contrast level, can it do anything different. Never did the demonstration. Now he's sitting up in the dark with some black sheet laying against the screen talking about, look, I debunked the theory. Debunk what? You don't have a black screen. You can't even make black technology. You can't even make that, whatever that stuff is called, that Frankenstein mix right. That's not even ambient light rejection technology. It doesn't even work correctly because we tested. The UV is actually horrible. We tested all that stuff already. What are you talking about? You have no test under any of your products. We checked, we searched. There's nothing there at all, period. You don't even know what you're saying in your own specification sheets at that. Not if alone how to spell correctly. But let's talk about how you're talking about debunking someone. What are you debunking? Black fabric that's supposed to be my paint? Is that supposed to be my product at the end of the day? Because if it is, buddy, we got another lawsuit coming up on you. What are you talking about? Because that's not my stuff. Unless you go to my website, you order, you show that you have an order process from my company at the end of the day. And mind you, before that order will make it to your doorstep, it will go through a batch number verification test showing that it's working perfectly fine. I'm already taking to court and suing you for $80,000 for violating the batch number for the 2.0 digital. So go buy something from my site and go sit there and say, oh, it came out this way when we got a batch number showing no, it didn't. You'll find yourself in court again. I know exactly where you lay your head at, Mr. Fernando. We can come to you anytime we want to, and we can present you with paperwork to drag you into a courtroom. So you're not hard to find. As you can see, you're still in the same apartment. But anyway, especially from a person who sat there and lied and said he moved. Keep in mind that at the end of the day, he's still in the same apartment, but he sat there and lied and said he moved to a new apartment to keep us from coming down on it. Probably anybody else is coming after him. So debunking, what are you debunking? What, the black surface? What's the black surface supposed to represent? I hope it's not representing us because that's not my product at the end of the day, nor do you have a receipt for it. So if you're saying that your gray screen, nobody, you got it wrong. That means you would have to put your product against gray paint, as you did in this demonstration right here, and failed miserably doing it. Your product is not supposed to match in any way whatsoever. You did your product against Network Gray 773. This is the demonstration we did back. We said that it would match your product with no problem whatsoever. You did it later on, and these were your results. What did you do with the video? You removed the video off your account. You tried to hide both of them. You brought one of them back and continued to lie in the video, removed part of the title, and put down it has a yellowish tone. You did it here again, too, walked into a Home Depot and did the same thing all over again. I think you have some kind of mental illness or Alzheimer's or dementia. You got something going on in your brain because you did it here, got busted, got rid of the video, and then turned around and did it here, got busted, got rid of the video. It was two of them. Dropped the other video, brought the other video back up, changed the name on it, and turned around and tried to say it has a yellowish tone. What are you debunking at the end of the day? You don't own my product. You don't have my product. You haven't purchased my product. So what are you debunking? Are you saying that all black surfaces and all black paints all react the same way? No, we have a list a mile long called the Black versus Black list that pretty much proves that theory. So what are you talking about? No, you're just on YouTube, as you usually do, cutting corners and trying to basically, I guess, rip off customers even more. Explain this one to me. I got something for you, a challenge for you. How about you do this demonstration and this one right here, which I've been dying for you to do. I think we all have been. That one right there. How about you make that product today and put it on your site and show us a difference? Matter of fact, you're right not far from Home Depot. Home Depot's not that far from your apartment. How about you drive around there right now, pick up a bunch of gray paints and put that against your screen, because that's what you'll be doing. It's called a gray versus gray. You wouldn't be putting a black surface across your screen. You'll be putting a gray surface across your screen. And when you do that, you're going to be in a fully lit environment. As I told you before, people, always in the dark with Jamie. Always in the dark. Because you know why? If he turns the lights on, not even that P2 projector can save him. His screen washes out. So, again, you failed again. Man, this guy basically is the king of failing. I lie to you not. As I can see right now, you're nothing but a bad seed. You're just nothing but foolishness. So, Mr. Jamie, before Christmas hits, I'm going to have you out of your apartment. That's a guarantee 100%. I will be having a conversation with your landlord, and I will make sure any process server who makes contact with your front door, since we know you're still there, hello, any process server that makes contact with your front door, that they are noted to contact your landlord. Yeah, your landlord's going to know all about us hitting your door. They're to contact your landlord, and these guys are going to make a lot of noise, which means that your neighbors are going to talk, and your neighbors are going to contact your landlord. Also, that fake lawyer you try to use at the end of the day, wherever you had on there that came in and tried to help you out, guess what, buddy? You're under investigation now. They're going to track your whereabouts and figure out exactly where you're at. Don't get, like I said, people get involved with Jamie's nonsense are going to end up going to jail. That's why people are trying to stay away from you as far as they can, because you're nothing but trouble at the end of the day. Jamie's going to end up in a jail cell for a long, long time, and that's where he's going to be at. Plenty of time to think about his schemes and dumb stuff he want to do. But at the end of the day, I'm explaining to Mr. Fernando, being in prison at the end of the day is not the place to run your scams. Because in there, you will be dealt with swiftly, quickly, without hesitation in that environment. But as you can see, still up to its shenanigans. Got black fabric and put it across this gray screen in the dark, in a dark environment. Use this ultra short term projector. Says, look, I'm debunking the theory. What are you debunking, buddy? You missed the whole point. We do black versus black. Anyone with black technology has to do that test. You, on the other hand, anyone with gray has to do gray versus gray. I literally said that right on camera. He only hears what he wants to hear. That's what's it. There's your challenge right there. Do this today. Put that against the rest of your product. And oh, by the way, the Network Grade 773, you're missing 2 tests. He's missing one with the personal mix and the Metallica mix. When we did the test against all 3 of your screen paints. Personal, Metallica, and your Cinemax. You only did it with 1. Where's the other 2 at? Haven't seen that one yet, have we? No, not at all, period. Look, buddy, I'll send paint to your front door. Yes, I will. I'll send you a box of paint right to your front door, because apparently you were supposed to send me a case of black paint, which I never even got. So I'm going to return the favor, and I'm going to ship you up a large container of all different assortments of Apple Barrel, what's that thing? Slip Silver, Network Grade 773, everything. And you're going to do that demonstration right there for everyone to see. We'll put a signature confirm on it to make sure you sign for the package. If you send it back, then we'll know from the door that you can't do it. So, no faking the move. Remember, you can't fake move this time. Last time we tried to fake move, they sent us the email saying, well, I guess you can't send me that package now because I moved. See, this is the reason why no one trusts you. You lie to your fans and tell them that you moved, and you never did. You're sitting in the same apartment, lying through your teeth. You cheat your customers and steal from them by selling nothing but house paint. Did that and still continuing to sell these products on your website as if it never even happened. And got mad because we showed pictures of him ripping people off. That's what he's mad about. You're a sad dude, man, at the end of the day. But don't worry. There's something coming for you real soon. Yes, sirree. And it's going to be the biggest shocker you've ever seen in your entire life. Sooner or later, Mr. Fernando's going to be sitting in front of a judge, and they're going to be deciding your fate. Copyright infringements, buddy. If you think that's not a real thing, yeah, coming to a theater near you real soon. And when I get done hitting you with that, and you're buried in enough, we're not done with you yet. We're going to hit you with defamation. You're not going to hit you with a defamation lawsuit as many times as I want. Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot. I can hit you for each individual picture. You know how many lawsuits that's going to be at the end of the day? It's quite a bit. And I just got in contact with the post office on Friday about your case. And guess what, buddy? It's going to be coming up real soon. So the United States government is going to be filing charges against you for basically for post office fraud. And your face is sitting right on the receipt. And wait till we have a nice conversation with the judge about the whole Frankenstein incident where you basically went in and ripped off a company, made money off their name, and didn't pay them one single red cent. Oh, wait. We're not done yet. Remember, you committed perjury on your LLC. So we also reached out to the lawyer that was involved of basically signing that document and brought him up to speed. Let them know at the end of the day that the document that you signed, you weren't exactly truthful, that your business has been around longer than 5 months. As a matter of fact, I sent over receipts where we made a purchase from you that shows you were around quite longer than that. So guess what? You got some people going to be contacting you real soon this week about what happened with that LLC and did you were 100% honest when you signed those documents. Everything comes with the price, my friend. All right, so with that being said, if you're going to do a video about debunking, this is what you need to do. The demonstration was not about your screen doing a demonstration against black or any black servers. I don't know what the freak that stuff is. Your demonstration was supposed to be doing against gray. Gray versus gray. That's a black versus black test. There'd be no point for me to take a gray screen and do a black versus black test. That'd just be backwards, wouldn't it? I'm supposed to have a surface up there that's black when I do that test. Not gray, it would be black. You, on the other hand, would not have a black surface up there. You would have a gray surface up there or gray paint. So since you can't figure this out, how to do this correctly, I'm going to help you out with this problem. I'm going to send you a little care package. And in that care package, you're going to have an assortment of all different types of gray paint. As a matter of fact, we're going to record and document everything as we're loading everything into the box to send it right over to your business. And I can do that. You know why? Because at the end of the day, your business is not put down. Your residential is not put down as a home. You registered as a business. So yes, I can send a package to you. And I'm going to record everything in the package, so that way you can't sit there and say and open it up, because he's dirty like that, and reseal it and say, hey, he sent me this in the mail, or he sent me that in the mail. No, we're going to record everything that goes in that package. You got a cancellation coming up, don't you? Yeah, we do. We got to be ordering paint from you pretty soon. See if he can basically ship out his product. Oh, real quick, message to Danny real quick. You said something about, because we're still missing those receipts. You never got us our receipts. You said something about us canceling out. Did you not say that? Place an order this week for my product. Go ahead. I want to see how. I'm going to see if basically if you can do it. Go place the order for my product from my website, and do your review of my product. But remember, if you mess up at the end of the day, we come get you. We already come get you already for the other dumb stuff. Or are you afraid to put your address up there? Be a man for the first time in your life. Put your address up there. We have it already. Just put your address up there. What are you afraid of? All right, then, there you go. He's never going to order. He made some statement about how it's hard for him to get our product. As a matter of fact, we did give him that ability to do it, and he never did it. He made excuses, as always. But like I said, back it up. I mean, I came to your site and ordered how many times for your product? And how many times did you order for mine? Not one time. So go place an order. Go ahead. Go do some fraudulent demonstration against it. See how fast we come for you. I'll come down to your state, and I'll basically file a warrant for your arrest, see if I won't. All right, then. I got family down there, too. I got to go see, by the way. I got some family in your part of the woods that I got to go visit anyway. So I'll be down there anyway. But anyway, yeah. See, gentlemen, at the end of the day, I back it up. If I say I'm going to buy from you, I go buy from you. And I'll watch you cancel out and put my money back in my account. And they don't get on YouTube and rant and carry on. We're used to all that. But when I give you the opportunity to back your product and do what you're supposed to do, that's right, you cry and whine about it. And now we got to go out and we got to ship paint to your address. And what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and say that I basically sent something to your address without permission if it was registered as a residential. But it's not. You have a residential as a business. Yep. So let me show you. So you don't get on camera and cry about that one too. So you'll see he has it registered, has his address as a business address. Let me see. You search, anyone can find your address just like this. And again, he'll cry and go, oh, you're doxing my address. No one's doxing your address. You doxed your own address. You literally put your address up there for everybody to find you. And first of all, if you weren't doing dirty stuff at the end of the day, you wouldn't worry about people trying to find you. You doxed your own address. So he basically went in, and when he filled out his LLC, he put his address in there. Let me see. Crow Cinemax. You named it after the same product that matched the house paint. Okay. Mix. Ta-da! There's your information right there. Now, I'm going to click on here. And this is going to come in here. And this is going to bring up your address. What? Your missing documents. Statement of due date. Still missing. From 2023, he has documents still missing. These are very important documents. And the reason why Jamie can't give him the documents because he lied and committed perjury on his own LLC, which he claimed his business has been around for 5 months. I have a sister who works for the IRS. That's when you contacted. You know that, right? Yeah, she works for the IRS. She's taking a liking to you, Mr. Fernando. You're not going to take a liking to her. But anyway, they reach out. They know people. But anyway, so yeah, your statement's missing. So where is it? Because they told you had to have this by 8/20/23. And where is it? It's nowhere to be found. So we're going to reach out. We reached out to the attorney and let them know that your business has been around for quite some time. We're also pretty soon going to reach out to California's Secretary of State and send over some documents to them, letting them know to fill in the blanks why you're not filling out this document because you lied. Your company's been around a lot longer than that. See what happens when you lie too much? Now, let's go over here to, I think it's this one. Yeah, here it is. You go over this one right here. So I'll show you how to do it. So you know how to do it. You go to this place right here. See where it says search California Secretary of State. All you have to put in is California LLC search. This is what's going to pop up. This is the site you want to go to. This is where you can find any company in California. There's one for Pennsylvania where you can find ours. And you come in here and you click on this one. It's the first one that's going to come up. Now when it comes in, it's going to bring you automatically to the search. Crow has this company under Crow Cinemax Mix. Oh, so we got to put that E in there. Make sure you have your E in there. Cinemax. All right. Mix LLC. Now, once you have it in there just like this, all you got to do is hit the search. Once you hit the search, 2 files are going to pop up. Actually, 1 file is going to pop up. You want to click on this right here. This is going to have all his information and even has his filing date. There's your filing date right there that you put down. Now, let's go over here and let's click on this. And this will bring all your information up right here. At the bottom, you will see right there. And that little, this right here, if you copy and paste this number right here and you put it on Google, it brings up all kinds of information you would not freaking even believe. Because he made his address public domain. So it digs up everything and everything you could possibly think of on this guy. Because that's what happens when you make yourself public. And he went out and screamed and yelled that somebody was doxing his address. No, no one was doxing your address. You put your address up there. This is where the process server went to. This is where they found you at, apartment E. This is where you're at. Now you're saying it's doxing? No, Fernando, it's not doxing. This is where you're at right now. California Secretary of State. You are public domain. Everybody knows where you lay your head at the end of the day. You would think people knowing where you live at, and again, that's why he went in and did the fake demonstration claiming that he moved. Now you come here where it says view history. Click on that. And you'll see this document pop up. Now you go over here and you hit download. Now when it downloads right over in this section, when it's ready, click on it again, and it brings up your documents on your company. Everything about it. So right here where it says limited liability company's name, Crows Cinemax Mix LLC. Boy, it's not going to be hard to pin you to a wall, is it? It says right here, initial street address of principal office of LLC. Principal address. What does it say right here? Your address right here. Which means your company sits on your landlord's building right now. And he's not going to be too happy about what we have to talk to him about. And he's going to request for you to remove it from his building. Liquidate it off the building. Get it off his building. You can't do that. You know why? Because in order for you to liquidize or basically get rid of an LLC, which you can, you're going to have all documents in good standing. And you can't do that. He's going to hit you with a lawyer as many times as he can. So now you got pressure from him. You got pressure from us. You got pressure. Oh, yeah. Your head's going to pop. All right. Here it is. Initial a mailing address of LLC. Mailing address. Attention. What do you have here? Let's scroll over. Bam! Your address right there. So you put your address down as a business. That's what you did. That means we can ship it to you. Yes, we can. We can. And if that being said, since you didn't do the demonstration correctly and you decided to get a black sheet or something you ever use and try to say, I'm debunking, I'm going to help you out with this challenge. I'm going to send you over some paint. As much as you want. Big old large box. Going to put a lot of different colors in there, different shades of gray, and basically the challenge of the day, people, will Fernando do these demonstrations on a YouTube live stream for all of us to see? There's a massive difference between night and day. Oh, by the way, buddy, live demonstration, fully lit environment, no dark. All right? All right. Now, let me see what else we got on here in this document right here. We have, there's a lot of stuff in this document. We have the agent registration. Let's see, purpose of limited liability. Lawful act of which is liability. This company may be organized under California Preserve Former Under Liability Act. Ooh, man, you ain't covered by that, man, at all, period. You're not covered by any of that. You're missing documents. This is not going to happen. Oh, man, this is by him. This is what he had to go through. He had to sign this thing. So this is a lawyer had to sign this. By signing, I have affirmed under penalty and perjury that the information herein is true and correct, and that I am authorized by California law to sign. So this is the guy who signed it, the guy from LegalZoom. I deal with LegalZoom. Do you know that? I really do. I have my LLC from there. My LLC from there, copyrights, all that from, yeah, I got it over from LegalZoom, and LegalZoom basically sent it off to the government, and the government had to go through that whole process of trying to do the search and find out, and that's all that, yeah, I get those documents back. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. So, we contacted this guy and found out and kept him up to date that you lied on your documents. So, you got yourself in a lot of trouble. So, let's wait for those screen paints to get there for you, and he should have no problem doing them. Since he got the whole thing mistakenly, sadly wrong, you can't use a black surface, Fernando. You have to do gray paint. That's the whole purpose of the gray versus gray. If someone comes down there and says, unless you're claiming that the screen behind it's supposed to be black, is that supposed to be my product too? Because you have never purchased my product. As a matter of fact, that technology over there is brand new. It's not even for sale yet. So you're claiming you have it? Because if you are, I got a brand new lawsuit coming to you. So which one is it? Is that supposed to be our product? Where's our receipts? Because I don't have any receipts for this. Are you going on YouTube claiming to be our product? We're suing you for millions of dollars for this. So are you doing that again? So again, hopefully that's a gray screen behind it. That's a gray screen. Then you got the demonstration wrong. That surface you have is supposed to be gray, and you're supposed to have gray paint. I will help you out with that. If you can't afford it, I will send you some paints up for you, so you can do it for everybody to see. And if you're claiming that to be a black screen and you're saying that's my product, then guess what? You got a fresh, all new lawsuit coming at you. Christmas time is not going to be a very happy time for Mr. Fernando. It's going to be a very, very miserable time. He's got himself in so much trouble, it's not even funny. Give me more lawsuits, Mr. Fernando. I'll file as many as I can against you. I've gone to City Hall so many times. They know me by first and last name. There are quite as many lawsuits I have filed against you, and documents I've filed in City Hall. They are anxious to meet you. They can't wait to see you. Because again, you got this guy coming in saying, look, and we're showing evidence. We're not just coming in, Mr. Fernando, and showing documents. We're showing car evidence. Look, my copyrights are being touched, picture demonstration, video demonstrations, emails, slew and slew emails of you contacting the company and carrying on. We're showing evidence. So everything's being scanned into the system. A judge will see this before she hits that bench, or he or she hits that bench. So let's send him up that gray paint, get him ready for it, and see if he'll, this way he can do the demonstration correctly. Because for some reason, I don't know why he thought it was supposed to be, his product was supposed to be going against a gray screen. Where would you get that from? Sorry, a black screen. Where would you be getting that from? Black versus black is for us. That's for us. Anyone developing a black paint, that would be for them. Gray versus gray would be for you and anyone else having a gray paint at the end of the day, which you failed miserably to do in the last two demonstrations that you did. This one's walking directly out of a Home Depot with the container in hand. And we copied and recorded this video just in case if he deleted the video, which he did. That's you right there, right? Yeah, of course it's you. That's how you do your videos. Crow's Personal Mix versus Bear Silver Screen. Is this posted to his website? No, it's not posted to his website. Why? He doesn't want you to see it. And that's why he gets mad and bitter and felt that he would do a demonstration called debunking that our product matches. What do we match at the end of the day? You're saying you have my product. So you better figure out something at the end of the day. Oh, by the way, your video was dubbed already. By the time I got back here, it was already dubbed. So what do you got there? Are you saying it's my product up there? Or are you saying that's how my product reacts? Because again, a lawsuit can come out of this. So what are you saying? Or are you saying that you're debunking it because your product doesn't match a black paint? You're not supposed to do a black paint. You're supposed to do gray. Gray versus gray, black versus black. But since you can't figure to get that right, for some reason you have this allergic reaction of buying gray paint. Maybe you're allergic to it. Maybe you're just allergic to putting gray paint against your product. I don't know. I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to send you a care package. I got a whole collection of paints. I even got paints when we send it for you to put against your UB mix, against your Frankenstein mix. Yep. Bear's Bullseye Primer. They make a dark gray version, and there's one called Software Gray, which is absolutely a perfect color. It matches your product crystal perfectly. I'm going to have somewhere roughly around maybe in that box. We got samples. We need samples. I say we give you roughly a good maybe about 20, 30 in there for you. That'll keep you busy, right? All right. Now, let's see if the box comes back to us. So chances are it's going to come right back to the post office. Now, look at this. This is right here, him painting the screen in, right there. Isn't it the same surf you put the network gray on? It is, isn't it? Yep. And then it comes in and says that it didn't match. But it did match, Jamie. That's why the video's missing. If the video did match, you would have this all over YouTube, right? It did. And you know, painted in the personal mix, the customer, that screen washed out when he opened up two windows. His screen completely washed out. But you did that entire demonstration in the dark. All right, I got a submarine to finish building. I got some things I got to do right now. I got customers. That's a company's order going out today. Well, actually not going today. Today's Saturday. We're past that. It'll probably be going out Monday. Get their order out the door. Yeah, I got things to do. Oh, by the way, someone's asking me how much they are. Now, keep in mind, he bought two of those. So one of those is around $392. So, yeah. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I forgot they're going to do some kind of theater screen with it. It's going to be freaking cool. I can't wait to get pictures from it. But anyway, yeah. See, this is the reason why your customers don't trust you. You can do as many videos as you want called debunking this or debunking that. Your customers don't trust you, Fernando. That's what you have to understand. Your bond between you and your customers is gone. Your customers won't even admit they even have your paint. They don't want to be known for it because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to find out that they got ripped off. No one wants to talk about that. Now, do you see a difference between night and day in these products? Nope. Look at this. Look at this guy. The guy wearing the flight jacket. I saw that video. It was in the cracking up. I was over at a sports bar with a friend, and one of his buddies, not the other guy, he's gone, sent this video, and we looked at it. We was in there crying. I said, that's the nut job. He said, oh, I see. He's at it again, huh? I said, yeah. I said, what the frick is he doing? I said, he's trying to do the same video we have here, where we take it, and mind you, Jamie, that video was in a fully lit environment. It was commercial. He does the video in a dark environment. Not only in a dark environment, but he does it on a screen that doesn't even match his screen. And then he turns around. He uses a 4K, again, tri-laser projector, which he has to depend on. We're over here with a $10 720p XGA projector and commercial lighting. There you go. And he said, oh, look, I'm doing something. You're not doing jack at all, period. But embarrassing yourself. There you go. And mind you, that paint was lighter than his. The bare silver screen was lighter than his, and still pulled the same thing. You'll find all this on the blacklist if you need to educate yourself about Mr. Fernando and his shenanigans. Since Mr. Fernando is having a hard time trying to do these demonstrations online, we are going to send you over a care package. I'm going to record everything that I put in the care package, so you can't come in and say, hey, we put something illegal and try to make trouble for us. We're going to make sure we put everything that's recorded. And go ahead. We'll hit you again with another lawsuit. Look at that. Look at that matching the microphone. And he had a nerve to sit there and lie on camera. Let me show you how far this guy's been lying. I'm going to show you something. We're going to pause the video right about here. He's been running this scam for a while. So get right in there. Got an apple pop up. Ain't no end to this guy. There we go. I'm going to pause it right there. Now, this is way back. We're going to go a little farther up in the future here. And let's go look at this one right here. Let's bring it back to about right about, let me see, where you at? Bum, bum, bum. Here we go, right there. Oop, far in. Want to get it right in here. Nope, a little bit farther in. A little bit farther in. It's right in there. A little tiny in there. Now, that's why I'm making this video short and sweet, because I got things to do, Mr. Fernando. I'm a busy man. Here we go. See right here? You tried that same scam here. Then you turn around, you try to do the same scam over here. Same video. Same house paints matching. Over here, personal mix. Matching this spare silver screen, cheap paint you can get from Home Depot. Over here, Sherman-Williams matching. Network grade 773. Just scamming away all day long. Gee whiz Louise. That's why your customers don't buy from you. They don't respect you at the end of the day. They just watch the grown man move furniture around in his apartment, sit down on camera, and lie and tell people that he had moved. If you're willing to lie through your teeth that badly, you're willing to cheat on everything you could possibly think of. Your customers don't trust you, Fernando. Do you understand me? This is what you have to get through the thick skull of your head. Your customers do not trust you. You have done so many foolish, scammers acts. It's unbelievable the things that you've done. And we were lucky to be there to catch you in all this nonsense and post it for everybody to see. Do you know how many times this particular part of this webpage gets hit? Quite a lot. It gets hit all over the world. People hit this one section all over the world. People know about you and what you do. It's broadcasted everywhere. Now, the difference is here is the fact that, can you take me to court on this? No, because this is you doing this stuff. We caught you doing this stuff. Demonstrations you did against my product, oh, I can take it to court and sue the daylights out of you for it, because, again, you can't back it up. We can back it up on everything you've done because you did all these videos. You're in every single one of them. Look at this. The scams just continue on this guy. It's unfreaking believable. What do we have up here? Cancel receipts, all kinds of stuff. Made his product, same mixture, followed the same ingredients here, and turned around and made his screen paints here. The same screen paints he's charging all this money for, and he's claiming it's so special. At the time, he's charging $90. He shouldn't even get $50 for his product. Much lower than that. Bring it down to zero. That's literally what you should be getting. Why would I pay you at the end of the day for your product. We don't pay for your product anymore, Fernando, to get it over testing. We already tested your stuff. It didn't work. None of it worked at all, period. And we tried to get it to work. We get your stuff to watch you cancel out. That's the only reason why we put an order through to watch you give me back my money. Because it gives you a bit of reality check that your product doesn't work. You can get on camera and lie to everybody else at the end of the day. But when you have to put that money back in my account, it just lets you know at the end of the day you can't lie to yourself. You can't. You can tell all the stories you want all day long, but when you get in that room by yourself, it's just you and yourself in there. You can't lie to yourself. Your product doesn't work. It's just nothing but a stack of cards sitting in a rainstorm. No foundation, no structure, and guaranteed a 100% collapse. So since you didn't get that demonstration correctly, I'm going to help you out with it. I'm going to send you up some paint to you. A nice selection of gray paints that we've been trying to get you to do for the longest time that you've been avoiding at all costs. And just so you don't get in your head, try to take the lighter mixes or screen paints where we have in there, paints we have in there, and try to put it against the darker mixes. We added some darker ones in there for you too. I'm going to pop over to Sherwin-Williams. We're going to pick you up some special paints. I'm going to pick up from the whole 235 list. We have over here Software Gray by Sherwin-Williams. This is a nice color. This is going to do quite nicely with your darker mixes. Matter of fact, even better. See the color of that? That's going to match your Frankenstein quite nicely. I'm going to get the whole 235 swab. Let's get that 235. We're going to send you a nice sample. Plenty of them to play with because you can't seem to get it right. You know, we send it over, we ask him to do the demonstration. He goes and does that at the end of the day. So I'm going to help you with it. Since you seem to have a problem, you can't seem to get it right. We're going to help you with it, okay? Don't worry. We got you. See the color? We got something called cyberspace. You see how dark cyberspace is? Around the same color your products are. Cyberspace will do the same thing as your UV Mix and Frankenstein. Both at the same time. See the color in that? So you need that color. It's called 235. That's what you look for. There we go. This is a 235.1. See? All those colors in there will match you easily. All the way down to the dark, all the way down to the mid, all the way down to the light. All of it will match you. So, got a little shopping. $7 a pop. You know, we'll get them a good one. We'll get about 7, maybe, you know, we'll get about 20 to 30 sent over to them. Apple Barrel. You cheated on that demonstration too because you saw the black paint around the top. This time when I send it over to you, it's going to be sealed. Can't tamper with it, nothing. Everything in that box is going to be sealed. So you have to open up each one of them one by one on camera and paint them down to your screen to do the demonstration. I don't care if he's an ultra short throw. You're going to match either way. It's going to make a difference. All right. We're giving him something to do because for some reason he just seems to be bored all the time. But we're going to help him out with his problem. He couldn't seem to get it right. He couldn't seem to be able to get the colors right. Basically putting a gray against your screen, you put a black. So we're going to help you out with that problem. We're sending down a nice big box of gray paints. And don't try the move thing again. You've done it already. Just so I'm going to refresh your memory. Don't do it again. We already saw it already. It was embarrassing. Don't do it again. All right? He's going to probably say, oh, I moved. I went to it. We've seen it already. Don't try to refresh that and bring it back because we saw it already. Okay? So it's done. We already know you faked the move. So now you're there at the apartment. We're going to go over and we're going to send over the paint for you. And you're going to do the demonstration live. I'm going to pick up some of that micro blend too because I've been trying to get you to do that for the longest time. And you've been avoiding that at all costs. All right, with that being said, good luck for him because he's going to need it. We got to go. Thank you all and God bless.